Hey, thanks for watching. This is a little green pea farm fresh. My name's Allie Ludding. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm here to celebrate the end of peach season. Right now the peaches are just falling off the trees, making it really easy to incorporate them in some of my favorite recipes. You can get about 10 pounds right now for $5. It's the perfect opportunity to take advantage of recipes like peach salsa and peach cupcakes. Let's go learn how to make some of those things today. So generally we're surrounded with the world of peach cobbler, peach melba, and peaches and cream. But today we're gonna make a special peaches and cream cupcake for a special birthday treat. So we're gonna add the dry ingredients first. We're gonna add 1.25 cups of gluten-free all-purpose flour. You can use any kind of blend you want, Bob's Red Mill, you name it. And then to that, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of almond flour. And that adds a wonderful texture. It goes so incredibly well with peaches and it adds protein and fiber, so hey. I'm gonna add then a teaspoon of baking soda, and that's gonna help to lift our cupcakes out of their shells and make them really light and fluffy. So I'm gonna mix these dry ingredients together. The next thing I'm gonna add is gonna be the vinegar. So like making volcanoes in elementary school, it's gonna make this whole batter just puff up. So I'm gonna add the vinegar right here. Now we have a time-sensitive batter. We gotta get this guy in the oven. We got the vinegar. The next liquid is gonna be 2/3 cup of pure maple syrup, the real stuff. I don't like the corn syrup, that stuff's no good. This is beautiful. Also, I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of pureed peaches. You can use peach like applesauce, I've seen that before, or you can just use regular applesauce. That adds a wonderful texture, again, provides moisture, and it's just so delicious. I love it. I'm so excited to make these cupcakes. Oh, I can't wait. All right, the other thing I'm gonna add for liquids is gonna be just a little bit of vanilla extract. Gonna add 1 teaspoon of that, because what's some peaches without vanilla? And then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of peach schnapps, and that's gonna really make the peaches pop. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, that one's big. And I got one missing, but it's all right. Actually, whenever you have a cupcake missing out of a pan, you just fill that empty space with water. That just makes up for the volume so that it promotes even baking. Anymore. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just give them a little slap. You can have it for about 25 minutes. And when you put something in the oven like that, you gotta put it in the back and the middle. You'll get the most even baking. Oh, yellow one. Yum! They have such a wonderful, soft, creamy texture. The white ones are a little more hard. Sometimes if they're not like ripe enough, you can always add some sugar to them. Just like a sprinkle of it. Almost like if you're making apple pie, and you add like a little bit of sugar to the diced apples. It helps to bring out their natural juices. But I love this beautiful rainbow of peaches. I want to sleep in there. I want to make a nest right there. Okay, let's go over here. So wait until your pan is nice and hot before you add anything to it. Otherwise it will stick. And it helps to keep the shelf life of your pan. There you go, nice and hot. So I'm not gonna add any oil to this. I'm just gonna let these peaches, they're so full of moisture. I'm gonna let them do all the work. I have this pan on high heat right now. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I'm also gonna add some bourbon. This is honey bourbon. Delicious. Adds another little level of sweetness because some of our peaches aren't very ripe. And I'm gonna add about an ounce. And I'm not gonna flambe this because I'm just not that guy. I'm not gonna go crazy. But I'm gonna add it to the pan off the heat. And all that steam is all that kind of alcohol sizzling away. So to make a buttercream, I just add a half a cup of some Earth Balance margarine I like to use, just a soy-free, non-hydrogenated. I then add some Spectrum organic shortening. This is non-hydrogenated palm kernel oil. It's gonna whip for about a good 3 minutes until it's really nice and fluffy. I'm gonna add some sifted powdered sugar right to it. Okay. Push it down the sides. And then I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla and a quarter teaspoon of almond and just kind of make a simple vanilla almond vegan buttercream for this. I just use a Ziploc bag, I use my rubber spatula, and I just kind of make sure that I put it towards one corner. And then I kind of wrap it up, just like that. And hey, look at that. You got your own pastry bag, not too big of a deal. If you got more time in between you frost and you making the frosting, just throw it in the fridge. So I'm not gonna take too much out of these cupcakes, depending on the size. They're kind of mini. I'm just gonna pull out this little bit. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not gonna say a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, whatever it is you think you might be able to fit in there. Just a little bit of an indent so that you can fit the filling right into there. So I've got this. I'm just gonna push it right in. And you see we got this really beautiful peach filling. And this is what I'm gonna do to all of my cupcakes. And there you have it, our peaches and cream cupcakes. Perfect for a summer occasion and perfect for my mouth right now because it's awesome. Yep. Did you know that salsa actually means sauce in Spanish? This means that we could take salsa and take it to all kinds of crazy awesome places. We can do things like blueberry salsa, tomato salsa, which is totally regular, or we can make peach salsa, because that totally goes with what we're making here. Salsa can be a great way to make any dish healthy, delicious, and fresh and clean. Why not make it? Let's make it today. I'll show you how to make mine. I take about 4 awesome fresh peaches. I got white ones, yellow ones, they're all good. So we're just gonna plop it right in the food processor. Can't get much easier. Oh my gosh. So if you make a lot of this, you can store a lot of it in some containers, and it can keep for about a week. You can also do some jarring if you're into that. I haven't done it myself, but I really, really want to. I'm gonna do the peaches first, so it kind of makes a base for the salsa. Serious work. Okay, now I'm gonna add the tomatoes, cilantro, onions, all that good stuff. I got about 2 tomatoes. I just seeded them. Bloop, bloop, ba-doo. Got 2 cloves of garlic, and then 1 jalapeno. I kept some of the seeds because I like it spicy, but I didn't keep the membrane. The seeds and the membrane are things that make the pepper really hot. I've got a nice sweet onion, some cilantro, and lime juice. So this is our peach salsa recipe. It's fresh, delicious, and super easy. And you know, you can use it to make any meal a healthy one. Mix it in with some quinoa, mix it in with some lentils, have it on the side of any kind of grilled chicken or fish, or you could just dip some chips in there. It's delicious. Please enjoy. Maybe we can just give him one. Put the candle in it. Oh shoot, he's running in here.
Hey y'all. What's up?
Hi, I have something for you.
What is it?
It's a little cupcake.
Really?
It's a little peaches and cream cupcake.
Is it a little green pea cupcake?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh. Happy birthday, David.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Hey. It's got that kind of consistency. I really like it.
I'm so glad. Yay, David.
Really good. This is awesome. Thank you.
Yay. I'm so glad.
Yeah.